How are you, future doctors? How are you doing today? This is Dr. Chanel T. Smith. I wanted to talk to you about something very, very important. It's from the topic, Stop Putting Your Life on Hold. Stop putting your life on hold. It is very, very serious because you can earn your doctorate without putting your life on hold. This is one of the sayings I say all the time. You can earn your doctorate without putting your life on hold. And yes, I do have my notes again so that I don't miss anything to give you all. So if you know someone who is struggling with this, if you know someone who has put their life on hold, if it's you, if you know someone who wishes that they had more time, wishes that they knew how to handle the time that they have to get more done, but to also live their life, please share this video with them. Tag them, tell them to come and join this live stream because they need to hear this information. Again, stop putting your life on hold. For those of you who are just meeting me for the first time, my name is Dr. Chanel T. Smith, and I am a doctoral expert and institutional consultant. What I do is help doctoral students fast track their degrees without having to put their lives on hold. I help various doctoral students from doctors of ministry, doctor of business administration, nursing practitioner, PhD, all of that, navigate through the various stages of their program successfully and also expeditiously, most expeditiously. Yeah, one of those words. It's early Saturday morning. Anyway, I love doing this work because I don't believe that doctoral students need to suffer as they go through their doctoral program. So that is why I do the work that I do. But let me get back to the topic. Stop putting your life on hold. Okay? So before I continue, I want you to know that if you have done this before, if you have been in a doctoral bubble, you know what that is, right? Your life is passing you by. You're in your doctoral bubble. You're seeing other folk thrive, having fun, and keep saying to yourself, oh, I wish I had time for that. You know, once this degree is over, I'm going to do that. Once I pass this comp, I'm going to do it. Once I finish my dissertation proposal, I'm going to. Now, you know, there's always going to be something there. There's always going to be something you could fill at the end of that sentence, once I finish XYZ. By the time you know it, you're going to have your degree and you're going to say, okay, once I gain tenure, or once I start my own business, or once I get this nonprofit off the ground. Stop doing that. You can live your life right now, okay? If you have isolated yourself to the point that all you do is eat, sleep, and breathe your doctoral studies, literally, things are eating away at you because you wish that you had more time. You feel guilty for the resentment that is festering in your relationships. You need to do something different. You have to take a good look at your life. Why are you prioritizing your doctoral studies over those you love, over your self-care? It has to stop. And it can, and you can still be productive and still have a successful doctoral program. If that is you, I do want to talk to you. So I invite you to book a call with me as soon as possible because you need to start living your life now. Okay, you can direct message me or you can book the link in my bio or the link that's in the description of this live stream if you're watching from Facebook. Whatever it is, please. You can change your life right now. You do not need to just be all in for your doctoral studies. Meanwhile, life is passing you by. Your friends are like, you know what, forget them. I'm not even going to invite them anymore because they're going to say no, right? Your loved ones are looking at you like, for real? So you're going to cancel on me again? So we're not going to eat dinner together again. So you're saying that the plans that we had to have children, that's just gone now. Don't do that to yourself. There's no reason to do that to yourself. I had a client who, when she got into a doctoral program, she stopped hanging with her friends, ruined her relationship with her significant other, as well as stopped taking care of herself. Why? Because every time something came up with her doctoral program, even if she had herself written in her schedule, she knocked herself off, erased herself from her schedule, her self-care time, and added more time for her doctoral studies. This is not the good thing to do. Your health will begin to deteriorate. It will, because you're not making the time to take care of yourself. You're allowing everything, you're allowing your doctoral studies to rule your life. And that is unhealthy, and it does not have to be that way. See, I have these flyaways coming back here. Anyway, it doesn't have to be that way, okay? She was lonely. She was a lonely walking ball of knots. What started out as a joke in her family, oh, school is in session, so academic so-and-so is back, right? So put her name in there or put your name in there. Academic so-and-so is back. I guess that means we don't get to have time with her anymore. We have to wait until the next holiday. What started off as a joke began to plant a seed of resentment. A seed of resentment. And this is a true story. I don't need to make this up. I have my notes so I don't forget. But this is happening all too often, and it should not be. I've seen so many relationships deteriorate. So many of my clients, when I get on a phone call with them for the first time, and they're breaking down. I don't know how long I can do this. I'm burned out. My relationships are failing. I look at my kids and it's like, they're growing so big and I feel like I'm missing it. So don't miss it. Make the decision to do something different. That's all it takes is a decision. And then you find someone, and I can help you, who can teach you how to do things better, healthier. Okay? So if this is you, if anything that I'm saying is resonating with you, please contact me. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about your schedule. Let's talk about why you feel the need to prioritize your doctoral studies over everything else when you're not going to be in your doctoral program forever. You will no longer be a doctoral student, but you still want to make sure you have your relationships, your friendships, your health, your sanity. All of that is so important, but you have to make the decision to make that happen. You can earn your doctorate without putting your life on hold. And I know that because I did it. When I went through my doctoral program, when I started, my first son was 6 months old. When I finished, my second son was 8 months old. And I still completed my PhD in an overall time of 3 years and 9 months. I only say overall because, hello, you got to heal after you have a baby. But you can do it. You can do it. And I maintained my marriage. I maintained my relationships. And I even had life happening where I didn't have weekends. And I only had childcare hours from Monday 9 to 5. And I still lived my life. Still active in my doctoral program, the Graduate Student Association. I was a co-chair of that. You can do it. There are strategies to help you do it. But you have to decide that you are worth it and that you are ready for a change. It is imperative that you have fun. I had a client who just, 2 weeks ago? And we were talking about, okay, so when are you going to make time for you? Well, I was considering, joining an intramural sport, but I don't know if I have time. I really like it. So why don't you do it? Because I feel as though if I'm playing that sport, then I should be doing work. No, not if you already designated time to do your work. And now you can use that sport as your reward. You can use that intramural activity as your reward for doing your work. And so though when you're playing your sport, you don't have to think about your work. When you're hanging out with your kids, you don't have to think about your work. And when you're doing your work, you don't have to worry about your children or your loved ones or anything else because they would have already been taken care of. Or they know that you have a stopping point and you're going to be there for them. Stop putting your life on hold. Stop. You get to decide. And if your life is not like that, it is your fault. It's your decision not to live your life. You can do it. I can teach you how. Plenty of people have done it. You can do it. You deserve to do it. As my therapist like to say, God created us to be human beings, not human doings all the time. Set the right appropriate time to do your work and then sit down, read a book, watch some Netflix, chill with your friends, your kids, your spouses, whatever it is. Okay, I know I'm digressing, but I'm so passionate about this because too many of you think that all you have time for is your doctoral studies. That's all. You wake up and you think about it, right? And all of that is indicative of the fact that you do not have a plan. You do not have a schedule that you can stick to or that you trust. You do not have a strategic action plan to get your work done. So all the time is now spent trying to finish those assignments, trying to work on your dissertation, trying to study for your qualifying exams because you haven't figured that out. Or perhaps you just think that success means that you have to be extremely busy doing something productive, right? Spending time with your family is productive. It's called nourishing your relationship. Spending time taking care of yourself is productive. It's called being faithful to your vessel, to your temple, the one that God gave you. That's productive. Please don't miss out on your life. In reality, all we have is right now. We don't even have tomorrow. We don't even have the next 5 minutes. We don't know what's going to happen. All we have is right now. Yesterday is gone. Tomorrow is not ours. What will you do right now? Will you create a schedule where you can get your work done and then you know what? Hey, I'm going to play. Or will you play right now knowing that you have time designated later to do your work? You get to decide. You get to decide. And so for this reason, and it's so funny, when I've been talking to about, I've been on Clubhouse. For those of you who aren't on there or who are on there, my handle is at Chanel T. Smith, SHANELL Smith. And I'm on there every Monday at 2 p.m. Eastern. But I also do a lot of impromptu. So if you want to follow me, that would be great. But the reason why I bring that up is because I asked the question in one of my rooms, my talks, and I said, what is the one thing that you're struggling with? And I kid you not, about 75 to 80% of the students said time management. I don't have enough time. The under that, the current was not, I don't have time for me. I don't have enough time for my work. And that's a problem also. So backed by popular demand, I am doing my most popular workshop. I said that word twice, but it was popular. Holistic time management. How to make time for yourself and increase productivity in your program and or career. This will work for you whether or not you are in a doctoral program or a master's program, or if you're a faculty or a nonprofit, corporate America, it doesn't matter. All of this, the strategies that I will teach you and the tools apply. Holistic time management. Because I am very intentional about the way that I coach my clients. I take a holistic approach. You, your health, and those you love always come first. That is the very first thing that I do, is find out how your schedule is and where you and your loved ones are. Not where you fit, where you are. Not writing yourself in pencil, in pen, as an immovable meeting. You come first. As I always say, and I'm sure you've heard me say this before, if you watched me on another live stream, they will replace you. God forbid something happens to you, they will admit another student. So let me hurry up and finish this. So it's called Holistic Time Management, how to make time for yourself and increase productivity in your program or career. It is next Thursday at 5 p.m. Eastern. Next Thursday at 5 p.m. Eastern. So here's what you're going to learn. How to prioritize yourself and those you love in your schedule. It's time to put your priorities in order, re-examine what's important, make the time, put yourself on your calendar first. You're also going to learn how to audit your schedule. What stays, what goes, make the decision and skim the fat. And also think about your mindset. Why are you continuously saying yes to things when you know you need to say no, so that you can say yes to yourself and the things you need to do. We're also going to learn how to prioritize tasks. Well, you're going to learn. I'm going to teach you how to prioritize your task. Okay. Too many things to do. Don't know where to fit everything. Don't know what to do first. Learn what questions to ask to determine the order of precedence. Yeah. I'm also going to teach you how to maintain and protect your schedule. A lot of you are afraid to say no. Set boundaries. Right? Learn what can be rescheduled and what cannot. Make others as well as yourself respect and protect your time. Avoid the pressure of saying no and embrace the power of saying yes to yourself. Did I say that right? Embrace the power of saying no and get used to saying yes to yourself. Okay. We're also going to learn how to increase productivity in less time. Right. I know you're thinking, well, I don't have enough time. Yeah, it's what you do with it. You're going to learn how to increase productivity in less time. Maximize the time you have, set goals and deadlines, get more work done in shorter time frames, organize your tasks in designated blocks, breathe easy. And then lastly, how to embrace a new mindset shift. You can live your life to the fullest while being successful in your doctoral program. You do not have to kill yourself in the process. Your health and your well-being are important. It is your right to decide what will take priority in your life. That's Holistic Time Management, next Thursday at 5 p.m. Eastern. Now, here's the real thing. I'm so excited about this part. It is normally $199, but I'm only offering it for $47 because there are too many of you who need this. Too many of you need this. So for a limited time, it will be only $47 for an entire hour. Sometimes I go an hour and a half to give you all of this information. It is a no-brainer to attend. I hope you will be there. Please share this information and the live stream. If you want to join, you can DM me for the link to get more information or to register, or you can click the link in my bio or in the description of this video. Please join me. And that whole limited time is just an incentive. I don't know when I'm going to stop letting it be $47 because last year it was $199 straight up. But I really do want to help as many of you as possible. So do it for yourself. Can you imagine what your life would be like if you can wake up knowing exactly what you're going to do every day and also knowing that you have time for yourself? That you have time to have fun? Yeah. You can have all of that and have a successful doctoral program. So for all of you who have joined my live stream, I really do hope to see you on my roster. You can set your life the way you want to. Breathe easy. A client last night was like, you know what? I finished my work today that I had assigned to do today, and I actually have time to do a Zoom happy hour with my friend. I haven't been able to do that in months. Yes, because you deserve it, and you decided that that is the life you wanted to live right now, and you all can have it. I am seeing you. I see your names on this live stream. Thank you for joining me. Please join me next Thursday. 5 p.m. Eastern. Invite your friends. There is a VIP option for those of you, or upgrade for those of you who wish to have some laser coaching with me for a half an hour after the masterclass. It also comes with an invited a friend coupon that is, I think, for $27. So, hey, I want to see your name on my roster. I want to help you know and learn how to live your life to the fullest right now, as you are earning your doctorate. All right? You all enjoy the rest of your day. Please share this video, share the love, help free someone to be able to live their life. You deserve it. Take care.